And we're live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? And no one is here, but that's okay. I decided to go live because I am tired of my laptop having, storage being filled up. That's bad English, but my, yeah, I'm tired. That process, I'm not a fan of. Making a video and then having it sit on your desktop or your downloads folder and then uploading it. I'm like, wow, that's not very fun. So when you go live, it just goes straight to YouTube. But I can't be lazy. Sometimes you gotta do it the old way because the old way works. Whoa, I had a follower, but then they decided to not follow or hang out. But if you come in here, welcome aboard. Say hi into the chat room. And I'm not promoting anything right now. I'm not marketing anything. I just wanted to talk about shoulder workouts, and they're tricky, right? They're tricky. I'm not the lift heavy kind of person when it comes to shoulders. I haven't been the lift heavy kind of person in a while. Usually in the past, late 20s, early 30s, that's when I wanted to go heavy on shoulders. Had a buddy that just left here um, who went heavy on shoulders. They like doing 80 pounds consistently every week. And I'm happy with the 40s, 50s, 60s, and shrugs. I throw shrugs in with shoulders. And because it's very close, some people could do shrugs and traps with back. I like the back and shoulder combo. Those workouts are pretty sick. From 2014 to 16, I did back and shoulders together a lot. And I was always sore, always stiff, but I had gains. I was bigger, stronger. I might get back to it. I'm on a different split now. Day one is like chest and arms. Day two is no. Day one is chest and tries. Day two is back and buys. Day three is shoulders. And then day four is buys and tries. And then I get confused about life and it should be leg day. So there's not much frequency there. I try to do two a days here and there, but it's not always doable. Not always doable. So what should I do tomorrow? I did shoulders today, right? So I could do arms tomorrow. I could do arms, just take it easy. Kind of in a maintaining, uh, yeah, kind of in a maintaining phase. So I just need to make sure the intensity is good and I get a good workout and I'm eating right. But shoulders are tricky. I had a shoulder workout today that was decent. I topped it off with a 10-minute light boxing session on the punching bag. And I didn't do anything crazy, just some jabs and some mainly some form stuff, kind of working the defense piece. And in case I ever get into like a exhibition or anything like that, I threw some hooks, and I got to protect this shoulder, so I got to favor it a little bit. I wasn't throwing any haymakers or any bombs or anything with pop or power. Some guys go in there with long arms and just make that bag just pop, and they really throw leather. But I'm in there doing working on form, not really so much speed, but I like it for, I guess, therapeutic reasons. You got to keep moving, even if you're not a boxer or a fighter. Those it would benefit you to take a piece of the training that fighters do, that warriors do. You never know. You want to keep your hands ready in case something happens. Uh, but yeah, so my workout started with shoulder press. I just did the barbell with no weight. about 3 sets. I did about 3 regular sets like this. Boom, boom. And then I would do 8 during the set. 8 would be in the front, and then behind the neck, I would do like 5. So it's like a mix, like 8 and 5, or that doesn't lead up to 15. I would do probably 8 and then 7, something like that. And then it was mainly a warm up. I'll do that with buys too. Some folks would, because to save time, yeah, to save time, I would do hammer curls, like 5 of them, after I do regular curls. So that's how I like to do it. But I might go back to old school where I'm just doing so many workouts, complete sets, complete body building parameters. But that's exhausting. You got to live in the gym if you do it that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Depends on my schedule as well. So tomorrow's gonna be arms. Got to plan my food game out. Tomorrow's a day off. Happy Labor Day, everybody. What am I gonna do for arms? Buys and tries, curls and tricep pull downs. I like tricep pull downs. At my apartment, we have dumbbells, and I do a lot of these tricep extensions, but I want to go to the gym and use the cables, and I could tell that it makes a difference, and it feels safer. It feels better on my elbows, and it's crazy. It's not as hard. The tricep extensions, the pull downs, it's not as hard. It's comfortable, but it's at the same time uh, more beneficial. You get more results. You know what I mean? Some people think that they have to do the harder thing for better results, but sometimes it's the easier thing that gets the better results. The one that hurts the least, you could focus on form, and it's an expensive machine for a reason. It accommodates you, and it's not busting your elbows and shoulders up. So yeah, gotta get in there. Gotta get in there. So I had all right. Nobody's here. I wonder if I could post something. Post a little smiley face, goof around a little bit. What was my meal after my workout? All right, so there's this weird place outside my apartment called Epitheria, something like that. And the first time I went in there, good looking menus, nice staff, nice waiters and waitresses, and yeah, the food looked good, and it was pretty good. But when I went in there, it was summer, it was hot, there were a lot of flies, and that turned me off. So I decided not to go in there for a long time. I went in there today, and it wasn't crowded. Same thing, the waiters, waitresses were nice, friendly, but it smelled weird. It smelled like plumbing or chlorine or something. I couldn't pinpoint it, but it smelled funny. And I was like, oh, should I walk out? I've done that before. I walk in a restaurant, then I walk back out because it's just, I'm not vibing. So I walked in there and smelled the food. I was like, you know what? I just won't eat here. I'll get some food to go. But I got it to go. The smell kind of went away. And I just decided, because you could tell that I got rained on, I decided I'll just, keep it in the to-go bag and then eat what I can at the restaurant and then just leave whenever I feel like it. But I ended up eating everything there. Even though the smell went away, the meat on the burger was good. the lettuce, tomatoes. Something on the bread was weird. I still couldn't pinpoint it. And I was looking at the other customer, and he wolfed his food down like no, he seemed like one of those that was just one of those grimy dudes that doesn't care, just a young dude that doesn't have a sophisticated taste or for things. I remember that era, period in my life where I just eat anything. But as time goes on, you won't, you kind of have a taste for certain things. You're picky, but yeah, the bread just tasted weird. The questions I was asking myself was, did they fully rinse? How did they clean the stove or the pan or whatever they cook or toast the bread on? But you're not even supposed to toast the bread for a hamburger, right? It's just supposed to be ready. But I don't know. The meat was good. I ended up not eating all of the bread. I just I ate half of the burger, and then I ate all the meats, the burger meat, and then the tomatoes I ate, the lettuce. So half of the bread I left, and then I have Pepsi here. I'm trying to drink more water, but sometimes when it comes to burgers and pizzas, it's hard to wolf down with just straight up water. So I used to be able to manage these when I had faster metabolism, but I'm gonna step up my athleticism and my workouts and exercises a little bit more. Just be more active. That's what works for me. It's what worked for me in the past. I'm still gonna try to manage my culinary, my diet, and just be careful. Just as long as I don't eat past 8 p.m., I'm kind of okay. And I'm relatively responsible during the day as far as what I eat. I try to make sure I get a good breakfast. I don't focus too much on being carb restrictive or being a low carb person. As long as there's protein with the carbs, I don't want to just eat just straight, meat and stuff and make that a mission for the day. Cause I'm a busy person. It takes a lot of brain power and energy, and it takes work. Some folks, yeah, they plan it out and they buy their food from grocery stores, and they got all the Tupperware. But I got different hobbies, stuff like I like to do. I got this YouTube channel trying to get going. Got like 100 something followers, and I'd like to get to 200. For some reason, this channel is sneaking up. It snuck up to 100, and now, how many subscribers are here? Oh, I can't browse around while I'm live, but maybe 200 before the week is over, or before September's over. That would be cool. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I think I'm gonna stick to workout stuff. It's something that I could talk about every day. And I'm not like a fitness guru, but it's something that I could talk about every day. Even though I have a degree in business, I have an MBA, it's not a topic that I'm not burdened by it. I don't hate it, but the business topics it's not something you talk about every day. You know what I mean? Yeah, you would be I feel like I would be annoying folks if I tried to talk business all day. Plus, even though you have a degree in something, it doesn't mean you're the guy or the gal. You still have a lot of work to do. A lot of folks have put in the work in their fields, in college, and in the workforce. So there's always another level. So as far as business goes, right now my business is try to get to 200 subscribers on this channel, and that would be really, really cool. That would be cool. And I think I'm going to keep this channel going. I have a lot of ancillary, supplementary channels, but I think I'm going to focus on this one. And yeah, I'll try to do some outdoorsy kind of stuff where I'm walking around, hiking, and you get to see Korea a little bit more. Sorry about the mess. It's just, I redecorate a lot, move things around, rearrange furniture a lot. And in Korea, South Korea, sometimes you'll get apartments that have IKEA-like furniture, and IKEA-like furniture or IKEA furniture is easy to move around. And it's in the States, everyone's all about like muscular, heavy duty furniture. You have to have like the heaviest logs and lumber in your house. I'm like, wow. I get it, I understand, but that means you're just going to be stationary, you're less mobile. That's kind of how I grew up too. And yeah, but for right now, I need some practicality. I got stuff that I can just chunk and throw it away as needed. I need to be mobile and agile, be able to jump as needed. So like I said, tomorrow's buys and tries. What am I going to do for cardio? My cardio is at a minimal right now, maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day. I walk a lot. So I don't think I have to do too much cardio. But maybe there's no such thing. At least for me, there's no such thing as too much cardio. I think my doctor would agree with me there. Especially if I'm not going to just eat, meat and veggies all day. And I'll treat myself here and there. So if you're watching, give me a thumbs up. Even if you're watching in the not live, leave a comment. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Anything you want me to talk about. This is the stuff that I'm trying to finish right now. This is Total War, and I bought it because I got some Axe Sledge stuff here too. I bought this because on base, this is what's offered. And it's okay. It's all right. There's some negative reviews, though, on the YouTubes. I prefer Axe Sledge 7th gear. I know I should have it if I'm going to talk about their products, but trust me, I have ordered. I'll go. No, you trust me. I believe you trust me, but I got some Axe Sledge supplements over there. All right. So I'll continue bragging about those items. And if you want to order some, here, I'll grab one of them right now. So it's still early. This is a nootropic, various herbal type meds or herbal ingredients in here. We got theocrine, L-theanine, organic caffeine from green coffee bean, 100 milligrams. I might just take one of these. Tooth club mist, lion's mane mushroom powder. I'm going to take one and increase the cognition. Maybe I'll knock out some articles that I should be writing. I had some writer's block lately. You're supposed to take 3. This is Axe Sledge. It's called Actual Intelligence. As long as I have taken 3, but in my opinion, listen to your mind, your body. I used to take hydroxycut. Hydroxycut would say take 2 or 3, but I would only take one, just one, because I heard of stories and I was just moderate. And I know throughout the day, I'm a coffee drinker. I would drink coffee and stuff. So when it came time to do my endurance runs, I would take one pill of hydroxycut just to get me, give me some energy, but not so much to where I'm struggling at night to sleep. So had a follower there. They this live stuff is interesting. It does help if you're outgoing, if you're an extrovert. I don't know what I am. I think I lean towards more of a introvert, but if I go out with a group of people, I've realized that sometimes I'm the one that will strike conversations with new people, more so than the folks that I go out with. The folks like colleagues and such will go out for dinner or whatever, and then I always find it interesting to talk with my colleagues, but at the same time, I also talk to strangers. I've always kind of been kind of friendly in that regard, but not like psycho friendly. What else? So we talked about Axe and Sledge. There's deals, discounts that you should take advantage of. Go to axandsledge.com. Also, if you want a website, there's a link here in the video description. Get yourself a website. You can start blogging or start an e-commerce store with your website, and yeah, start your business and start making some get some projects going. And yeah, I'm almost went down a rabbit hole there, but I'm trying to dig up some old projects that I put a lot of work in, and then just hit the pause button for a while. But then hit the pause button for too much, for too long, and then now some of the projects can't be revived. So maybe we'll see. I'm gonna do some digging around later, but that pretty much sums it up. I'm not eating any soup right now. I don't know why I have this here. So if you do have soup, it's okay. If you're gonna be on stage or something, or summer's coming up, I wouldn't recommend it. But during winter, throw some eggs in here, add some protein value, and maybe some veggies, and you have a decent meal. Anyways, be careful with the salt too. Maybe take just half of the spices out. So that pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I'm gonna hit end stream, and then I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.